This video is brought to you by Straightgoods News, Canada's alternative online news source. Visit Straightgoods.ca.
I think following the course that was already set in place in terms of building on social democracy, making people aware of just what is at stake under the Harper majority, which is the eating away of our social system, whereby we have the education we have, the healthcare we have, the pensions we have. So I think as more people understand the threats that all of those institutions are under, and we just keep hammering that home, that hopefully that will grow our base. Because I think that that's where most Canadians, if they think about it, that's where they stand.
Well, I guess my biggest hope is that we're going to form the government in a couple of years' time, which I'm beginning to feel quite confident about. We've run a fabulous campaign. We've shown that we have some excellent people who, can't all be leaders, but they can all be in the cabinet. They can all help the leader. So I'm pretty confident about the NDP.
And what kind of strategies do you think will be necessary to try to attain leadership, attain governance in 2015?
What strategy? I think simply to show the rest of the country that we are honest, straightforward, that we really care about the ordinary person, that we care about equality, we care about justice, and I think these are things that Canadian people will relate to and will vote for. So, yeah, energy, passion, and caring, those are the hallmarks of the NDP.
I mean, like many people here, my hope is that we form government as soon as possible. Looks like it'll be 2015 at this point. In doing so, I hope that we don't end up betraying certain principles to get there. So there's a lot of talk about centrist voters, centrist policies, and I hope we're able to get to power as soon as possible, as efficiently as possible, and maintaining the policies that we've supported for so long.
I'm hoping that whomever we get, and I hope it's Brian Topp, we'll spend the next 2 years anyway really building solid grassroots constituency associations. The big battle is going to come in 2015. It's not now. I mean, the Harper government can do whatever it wants to us now. We don't have them, and they keep putting down, they try all kinds of shenanigans, and it's going to happen right through to the vote. We can't do much more now, except to get going and really build a strong grassroots level and be ready for 2015.
What do you believe? What are your hopes?
Well, I'm hoping that the same party that came into the convention will emerge from the convention after the voting is done. So that's why I'm supporting Brian Topp, because one of the themes of his campaign is we have to have a victory that's worth winning. In other words, after 70 years, getting us to this point, it would be nice to continue that. I don't think we have to desert the traditions and the policies that got us here. I've had the privilege of working with Brian for 10 years at ACTRA Toronto, which is a union. And he turned our particular union right around. We had annual meetings of 47 people, and 2 years later we had 200 people. He's a consensus builder, and he's a brilliant strategist and a very dedicated guy. So he impressed us, and a whole bunch of us, actually, who have been working closely with him, joined the party in order to elect him, because it occurred to us, wow, this guy would be a great leader of the party and a great prime minister if it comes to that. So. It's been exciting, it's very interesting, and I think the numbers are there.
I hope that we will go the same way all together. I'm from Quebec, and we want that the Canada comes together. So I think that Thomas, he's going well, and I think that he might be able to do that. It's sure that it's different. Like Thomas and the other are really different. They don't have the same point of view on many things for NPD. But of course we will work in team, but Thomas is going well, so we really hope that he'll continue like that.
The picture is very good, and today's rally is double strength from the last convention, and the paper is very exciting, and in my thinking, the Tom is the next leader, and he's the next prime minister too. And
do you feel that we can attain a majority in 2015?
Yeah, sure. The people is very upset with the conservative policy right now. The Harper's policy nobody like now, And when we gave him majority, the people say the majority is not good for the conservative. And I'm hope the next government in the NDP and the.
I guess that my first goal, my priority, is to get the Harper and the Conservatives out of government. I don't really care all that much how that happens. I am. In other ways, a Swedish-style social democrat, and I would like that kind of social democracy for Canada. But our immediate task would be to, I guess, have a government that better represents the 60% of the people who did not vote for Stephen
strategies. I would think that I would hope that the people would work together still. All the people that were vying for the leadership were definitely capable people as leading, and I think that much to some parties' chagrins, they don't seem to have been battling each other. They've worked well together. They've been gracious in defeat. I think they were all, including Romeo in the beginning, and I think that they will work as a team going forward, taking the advice of this. I'm from a smaller riding. They are taking advice from smaller ridings too, as smaller town issues are different than the major cities issues, and together we'll carry forward. Jack was a person, I think, that wanted a party that wasn't a me party. He wasn't the he was part of the we. He was a leader, but not the only person to make this party, and the people are going to carry that on.
I want them to become more socialist, so more social programs, hopefully free post-secondary, because it's proven fact that the happiest countries on the planet are socialist countries, and that's what I want Canada to be.
Do you think that we have a strong chance of getting in the government in 2015?
Yeah, I think a lot of Canadians are realizing that the NDP is a choice. Usually it's the conservative or liberal. It's lesser of two evils choice. And now hopefully people realize the NDP are not just a lesser evil, but a good choice.